I am of the opinion, if you stopped and thought about it, I could walk out of the house, walk across the street and get hit by a truck any day, or a car, or a bike, or whatever. And I could be so afraid of that that I sat at home and did nothing. Or I could say, let's perfect the art of making sure that doesn't happen. Let's figure out how I deal better with echoes, how I know how far a car is as it approaches me so I know I can cross the street safely. Can I hear two at the same time, one coming from the other way and one coming from the other side? Is there a turn right before me so that I could get snuck up on by cars because I can't hear them going around the turn? I mean, it's just, life is full of challenges, and you can either adapt to them and find them interesting to fix, which I do, or you can be sort of done in by them. What's interesting to me is that sight is so amazingly, can be distancing, because you can see things from a long way away. I lived in a dorm at the University of Wisconsin, and the guys in the dorm would often come to my room and look out the window, because I was right over the bridge that went from our dorm to the cafeteria. And they would look at the pretty girls going by and say, wow, that one looks nice. I'd like to date her. And I thought, how can you tell, just by looking at somebody, anything about her other than what she looks like, which is obviously an important part of who she is. But I have to talk to people. And so I have to get close enough to do that, and close enough to anything I want to touch to feel it. So I think that's one of those positive things. I'm sure I have some biases, no doubt about that, but one of the things I do think is that I'm not affected as much by what people look like. I don't care if you're overweight, I don't care how tall you are, I don't care if you have pimples. If you're a person I want to be a friend with or talk to, then that's fine. A voice tells a lot about a person. I fell in love with my wife probably on our first date, and so did she fall in love with me. And partly it was because I could hear the smile in her voice. I could hear that she was compassionate. I could hear that she was friendly. Now, those are all things that are, I'm not saying that I have a better ability to judge a person because I listen to their voice. You could have seen her smile. You would have probably noticed her compassion, etc. I just do it in a different way. How I learn things and how I perceive things is so different from the way sighted people perceive them. Let's say you have a washing machine and you can see all the dials and you know what they do. I have to feel this dial and I feel that dial because I only have two hands. I can only feel two things at a time. I can't see everything at once. So I call it learning from the bottom up. I'm learning all the different pieces and putting them together. You're seeing from the top down. You see the whole thing at one time. And if I learn each knob and each button and what they do, I have to try to remember that, because it's going to be the same thing the next time I approach it, unless I remember. You walk by the washing machine every day. You don't necessarily consciously think about seeing it, but you do, and you know its layout. If I don't go back there for 6 months, do I remember where everything is? This is the whole way that I have to deal with electronic gadgetry.